Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time I won another remote duo regionals, back to back like T Grizzly, you know how it is. Also, before we hop into this, I wanted to go ahead and give shout outs to Midwest Gaming, Coliseum, everyone I tested with, everyone, you know who you are. And with that being said, also, there's gonna be a meme. You're gonna see it. Hashtag keep it in the Coliseum. That represents me, because now the last 3 side deck remote duo regionals have all been won by Coliseum mods. So shout out to the Coliseum. Hey, it just proves that if you go there, you get better. But okay, so hopping into the deck profile, I ended up getting first. I went 6-1. If you want to see like all my what I played against and everything, you can go check out my Twitter down below at the very top of the description. I went into a little bit more detail about it, so if you want to go check it out there, you can. So hopping into the most important part of the deck, hand traps. I played Bird Up, by the way. Hey, everyone wants to keep hating on Bird Up, and the deck may not be good, but it's kind of wild. So start off, 1 dotKuro, it's searchable, you just need 1 of it. You don't want to play more of it because it's not like high enough impact like a lot of the time, so you don't really want to be drawing it, kind of just want to search it. But even if you draw it, like it's fine. A lot of people are also Enforcer popping Anaconda right now, so you can like dotKuro and punish them. 3 Nib, best hand trap, period. Like 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Imperm, and 1 Ogre. So I ended up playing 14 hand traps in my deck. I also play 40 cards. Might be like, oh, why is there 1 Ogre? But it's just because like this is the last free spot in the deck. This probably would be Prosperity, but I only own 1, so that is why that is there. And more hand traps is fine, it's no problem. 3 Warbler, best card in the deck. This card is wild. I think I only got the Warbler Sparrow. Actually, I don't even know if I got the Warbler Sparrow combo today, which is kind of wild. Especially because like I switched up the combo. I do it completely differently now, and I didn't get to show it off, which kind of sucked. 1 Sparrow, you need 1 Sparrow to go alongside with the Warbler. 1 Swallow and 1 Berry. So I kind of went over this package before. This is almost the same deck profile that I posted on my channel before. These are standard pretty much. 1 Swallow, 1 Berry. I know a lot of people play like the 3 Sparrow, 2 Swallow, multiple Berry, and they ended up, they're getting results with it. They're doing well with it, but I don't know. I don't really want to play too many birds. They were really good last format, but now this is kind of like the support engine to the Tri-Brigade instead of last format, where it's like the Tri-Brigades help support the birds. Also, like special summon Warbler, normal summon like a monster, like Fractal Effect. Dump Nerval, Search Kit, normal summon, like special summon Warbler, normal summon kit to like efficiently play through hand traps, because like, if you Fractal Warbler, like you just lose to 1 hand trap. It's kind of broken because you always get stopped on the Tri-Brigade, and then you're like, yo, let me just make Anaconda and have like 2 hand traps in hand. 3 Fractal, 3 Nerval, 1 Kit, 1 Kuraz. I don't know if the last deck profile I posted had 2 Kit in it, but you only need 1. You just have to play differently. You have to play a little. Honestly, until you get used to it, you're going to think this is bad. But once you get used to it, you're going to realize you only need 1. I know it's like, the same lineup as last format, but it's just like optimal. It's a little bit weird. Kind of cool though how like the Tri-Brigade lineup stayed the same. Usually stuff like that would end up changing a little bit. 1 Celestial, 1 Dasher, the bricks. Broken. Absolutely broken. Oh my gosh. Bird Call. Dinky, 1 for 1. 1 Prosperity, I only own 1, otherwise I would have played 2. There's not room to play 3 in the deck. And then Foolish, double Fusion Destiny, so it's not really anything to go over with these. These are all pretty good cards. Like I would like to open some of these. At least 1 would be a big thumbs up. Like you don't need a spell to do well though, and then just the 1 purple card that you have to play in the deck. And then I'll just hop into side deck real quick. So 1 Moonlit, 2 Ogre, 3 Gamma, Driver for like hand traps. I don't own Token Collector, I don't own Bell, I don't own Droplet. I was literally playing this regional on hard mode, so yeah. little bit whack. One called by, 2 talents, would have been 3 talents. Shout out Mike for not giving me my talents back after last weekend. And then 3 twin, Harpies and Red Reboot. I usually don't advocate for playing this many like back row hate cards, but I just didn't have any other cards to side deck in. Like literally the only other thing that would have changed is like taking out some of these for 2 anti-spell or like Judgment, and it was like I don't really need going first stuff. Like my deck's already nicely going first, and I'm playing a regional. I may as well be prepared for back row. I think I only sided in the twin 1 game, and I was blind my opponent. I was like, yo, this guy's got to be on Prank Kid. I can just tell. And I literally sided in Twin Twister without like seeing what deck he was on game 1, and it actually worked out. I mean, I didn't draw twin, but I could have drawn twin. And then shout out David for the Ray token. Amirage, Anaconda, DDL, Blossom, Bear Bloom, Silver, Appaloosa, Double Omen, Access Code, Enforcer, Starling, Assembled, Downer, Zeus. There's no Robin in the deck, so I said like the Sparrow Warbler combo changed. To be honest, like that it just doesn't come up. Like, cool, if you get the full combo, you've won, but like even now, if you full combo, you win. So there's no point of like advocating another extra X spot to that when like Downer just works so well going second. And to be honest, I was not drawing a lot of my bird cards today. I drew Warbler a lot, but I wasn't drawing like multiple birds or like scenarios where it was okay to like Fractal, Dumb Sparrow, Special Warbler. You know, it's like a greedy play. So I wasn't like getting in scenarios where like I could like efficiently do bird stuff. It was kind of just like little extenders most of the time. Kind of like how some people were playing this deck last format, and like playing like this kind of build. This is kind of what it felt like, but also with Anaconda. And oh my gosh, give it a little kiss because this card was going crazy today. Oh my gosh, Anaconda is wild. It just came up. Like I literally just did like DPE control like 5 rounds. Like beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I guess the only other thing to really talk about is like what else is in the extract that's like unique. Silver, this card doesn't really come up. Comes up if you open like really, really, really weird. Like you have to open Fractal plus like almost specifically 4 hand traps for this card to come up. But I think it's good to have a Link 3. And I kind of want to play Doom Eagle at the same time. I kind of want this in the extra deck. I'm not sure though. I would say I would know with further testing, but oh god, no, I'm not playing this deck anymore. I'm playing. I'm always gonna play this deck. I'm a one-trick wonder. I'm a bird player. Access Code technically came up once. I didn't get to summon it. I kind of just like showed him. I was like, hey yo, I got game, and it was like, okay, cool. Shout out to him, and then yeah, all this stuff, pretty good cards. Starling, nice. I don't think there's really anything else to go over. I went over a lot of this before on the channel, so if you want to go check out my old deck profile, you can. Yeah, also I have top 8'd every single remote duel regionals I've played in, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, I don't know. Kind of happy I'm doing well in regionals because I always say that topping a YCS is easier than topping a regional, because regionals you're going to play against whack things, people doing whack plays, and then like you can't hand trap them correctly because you think they're doing one thing but they're actually doing another. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the deck profile. 40 cards, gotta love to see it. You know how I get. And I do have to get going. I got a pizza in the oven. Shout out to Walmart for finally having pizzas. Once again, like shout out to Midwest Gaming, Coliseum, the DB Grinder, the best YouTube channel there is. I would go subscribe to him if I was you. And it's so weird. I'm used to doing that. But down below in the description, and then I guess like down below the big red sub button. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to the people I tested with. I didn't really test this deck with that many people, to be honest. Huge shout out to Emptiness too. yeah, Emptiness gave me a little bit of testing with this deck, I guess, but pretty much he was the other person, because I won the first regional, and then he won the second, and then I won the third, so we get to keep it in the Coliseum, baby! Yeah, also check out my Twitter down below at the very top of the description if you want to see, like, what I ended up playing against at the tournament. I go, again, a little bit into detail, not too much, though, because, like, it's Twitter, but, yeah, with all that being said, the DB Grinder, signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.